Play Wheels on the Bus by VeggieTales. Thank you, Dada, for doing dishes. Well, I'm making your breakfast, babe. Yeah, I'm gonna put cheese in your eggs. I'll do eggs with cheese and toast with peanut butter. Let's see if they survive. Oh, honestly, they're fine. Thank God for an egg carton. Oh, okay. All right. I understand. I'm literally making your toast right now. Making your toast as we speak. Some milk. Whew. Did I stab you? I'm sorry. You okay? Oh my gosh. Easy. There you go. You can get your bib. Okay, now Mama's gonna sit. Okay, hello. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. I literally can't believe we're at Vlogmas Day 5 of 12, which I am doing 12 days of Vlogmas, so like every other day rather than 25 days, because 12 days is already a lot for me because I work from home full time and take care of my daughter full time, and I'm also cooking another little girl, so I don't have a lot of spare time, but this is still fun for me and I'm excited to be doing this. But I'm starving. It is 1:17. I haven't had anything since that bagel you guys saw me eating earlier. I also haven't had my coffee yet today. The baby went down for a nap 2 hours ago, so she's literally like, this is a long nap for her. She should be up any minute now. So I'm gonna reheat my leftovers from last night for lunch right now, and then I think later I'm going to go out with Addie to get coffee because my husband is in the office today. He was just in the office, I think like a few vlogs ago. He's in the office again for a holiday party. It's just me and Addie again, and she had half of the morning went great, the first half, and then the second half of the morning she was just very cranky, very clingy. It was hard for me to get any work done, so this whole 2.5 hours almost, I've just been working away, chipping at my work. It's not a ton of food, but it'll do the job. Yeah, I just wanted to take you guys for this day in my life. It's just a typical work from home day in my life without my husband here. A typical work from home day in my life with him here. I get a little bit more help with watching the baby, and it's also just like nice having my husband here because like if he takes a break to make his coffee, he'll make me coffee, or like if he takes a break to make his lunch, he'll make my lunch. But like on days when he's not here and I'm in charge of like feeding and caring for myself, it just doesn't happen. So that's why I've hardly eaten today. But the other reason is I have to take an iron pill now because I was a little bit low on my hemoglobin. Anyway, so I have to take an iron pill now, and it's best absorbed on an empty stomach. So it says 2 hours since your last meal, but 1 hour until your next meal. So I have to not eat, basically. I have to like not eat for 2 hours, take the pill, and then not eat for another hour. And that's a 3-hour gap of me not eating. And like, listen, I'm pregnant, and that's a long time for me. And they also don't want you like drinking or having anything with dairy because that can like hinder the absorption of the iron. But they also say to drink at least 8 ounces of water and to have vitamin C with it because that can help absorption. So I had some cranberry juice, which if you didn't know, has a lot of vitamin C in it, similar to orange juice. So I had some cranberry juice after I took my pill, which I have to split the pill because I'm bad at taking pills. It's a little bit big for me and it tastes like blood. Oh my gosh, those iron pills are disgusting. So it's like I have to take the iron pill and then have that gross taste in my mouth for at least an hour before I can eat. So that is why I made sure to take it with juice today and then a ton of water. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this. The baby started crying in that last clip and then like she stopped. So I was like, oh, did she go back to sleep? I checked the camera. No, she'd been up for like 15 minutes and was just kind of like hanging in bed. So now she's upset and wants me to come get her. So I'm gonna get her up and then we're gonna get started on the rest of our day, have some lunch. I'll probably have another little something because that pasta was not enough. Yeah, it is cold out. It is bitterly cold out. I think it's like a high of 30. It's 30 degrees now, so it's like 20 degrees warmer than it was this morning when we drove Zach to the train. But still, oh my gosh, my carpal tunnel has been having its heyday. I'm wearing my Grinch socks from last video. I know the quality of that clip of me trying the Grinch meal is so bad, but I only had my phone on me and like, I don't know why the quality on my phone is like so bad. So, oh, it's because it was front camera. But the quality in the front camera is so bad when you're recording. I mean, the lighting wasn't good either, but like, I don't know. Anyway, is anyone else's toddler like obsessed with brushing their teeth? Like obsessed. I don't put toothpaste on it every time. I only put toothpaste on it when I actually have to pin her down and brush her teeth twice a day. Thankfully, she doesn't have that many teeth. She has 7. She's 3 on the bottom, and I think there's a 4th one that's getting ready to pop through. And then she has 4 on top. I was gonna start filming and like actually talking to you guys earlier before her nap, but oh my goodness, when toddler parents say like, oh, you know, it's 8 a.m. and my toddler's had like 3 freak out tantrums, like they're not joking. Like I can't stress enough, like we are not exaggerating. Like Addie, like, and this is a typical day. Like it has been a typical day so far, but like the thrashing, the throwing herself, the screaming over like, what was one reason it happened this morning? Oh, she wanted to play with the stairs and I wouldn't let her play on the stairs. That is all. We're gonna go have lunch now. She's got post-nap, taking out her bow hair right now, so excuse that. But she got that Buckle Me coat, which if you don't know, you can't, babies and children and toddlers alike, and technically adults too, aren't supposed to wear winter coats in the car. In their car seats, you can layer them with like a coat on top after you've buckled them. And you can put like a blanket on top of them once you've buckled them. But if you haven't heard about car seat safety for kids and coats, Google it because it's very important and it might explain some things. I know I'm not in focus right now. It might explain why you might see a child in their car in the winter not wearing a coat. It's not like neglectful parenting. I mean, at least not in like my case. It's just because it's not safe. So all that being said, this is completely not sponsored. This was a gift to us last year, but I asked for a size 9-month coat for her and I guess they sold out and the next available size was 18 months. So it'll be perfect for this winter. Probably won't fit her next, we'll have to see. But it's a special coat where you can still harness them in and like it not be a problem with like the straps or anything. And still have a coat on them. And so we're gonna try this out today when we make our coffee run, but maybe we'll get to pass that Buckle Me coat down when my second daughter is in 18 months. Anyway, let's have lunch. Grilled cheese. Mommy's hungry again too. Mommy's having some heartburn. Heartburn. Is that funny? Heartburn? Mommy has heartburn. Daisy was underneath a blanket on our couch. I was gonna check to see where she was, just because we're always very careful with Addie and Daisy, even though she's I don't know if you guys saw her. She's right there. She's my 12-pound Bichon Frise, but we're very careful around dogs around here with Addie, even our own dog, because dogs get territorial over food and territorial over their favorite nap spots. So even though she's only 12 pounds, you still have to be careful. So anyway, she was just hiding under a blanket. And then when I started feeding Addie, she came out from underneath the blanket, but I normally do a check on the couch. Wanted to get Addie started on lunch first. Like, that being said, Daisy is very friendly, but she's a dog. So, you know, the same rules apply for like every dog, you know? Oh my gosh, I just realized that in the next video, the next Vlogmas video, I will have a growth scan update on little baby girl. If you are new here, go back and watch my growth scan video. It's like my 24-week appointment video, because I explain kind of what's going on, but basically this growth scan, depending how it goes, could determine when or if I'm being induced. Not anytime soon, but like when the time comes. Earliest would most likely be 37 weeks. We will find out tomorrow. Within the possibilities that they'll say, let's do one more growth scan before we choose your induction like timeline. But I'm really hoping they can give me an answer tomorrow. That would be great. And also crazy that I would already be talking induction. Like, you'll have that update in the next video, and we're also going to a fun Polar Express experience. It is notorious in New Jersey, specifically North Jersey. We're going to the Whippany Polar Express. Those tickets were $95 a pop. And I just had to pay for me and Zach because Addie, we technically are having as a lap infant, but I'm worried we're gonna love the experience and wanna do it every year. And then the more kids we have, the more expensive it's gonna get. But I bought these tickets in July. Like, I had to buy them in July. They were like concert tickets. It was like, there was a lot of pressure on it. But anyway, I'm excited for that. So that will be in the next video. I just feel so bad for Addie that we like can't really go anywhere today because it is like bitterly cold. Like, it hurts to be outside. I do plan on taking her in the CAR at some point. You want to close the gate? Okay, we'll close the gate. That would be a first if she wanted me to close the gate. But that's just so weird. She usually hates when the gate is closed, but she just tried to close it herself. We're gonna play in her playroom. I cleaned it up a little bit. The mats are, as per usual, shifted because that's just how it is around here. Sorry, she's walking on her little piano thing. Okay, she's wanting me to sit and probably draw her some things. But anyway, yeah, it's just bitterly cold, so I don't want to take her anywhere for too long and get like Starbucks or something that would be like at least somewhat of like little outing today. Anytime I go to the store with her, it's just a lot because she doesn't sit in the cart without there being snacks, and sometimes it's hit or miss. And like, I don't really need to go out and buy anything. It would just be like for her to like run around. So I don't know. Like, I don't want to spend money at a store. I don't want to just bring her to a store and have her run around. Because stores aren't playgrounds, but I also don't want to bring her to an indoor playground because I don't want her getting sick. And she has a little bit of like the sniffles anyway, and I don't want her passing that to anyone. I could do the library, but it's already almost 4 o'clock, and I think the library closes, like, at least the children's section closes earlier than that. We're gonna play in here for a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to sneak out of the playroom onto the other side of this gate where my desk is and work.
Mommy.
Yeah, hi.
Mommy.
That's Mommy. Hi. Look. Who's that? That's you! That's Addison! It's Addison!
I said bye.
What?
Mommy.
That's Mommy. My due date is 2 months from today. How crazy. So at the very least, I will have this baby in less than 2 months because 90% sure they're not letting me go to 40. Dreams that they'll let me go to 39 in like a few days. Addie's adjusting the framing. She didn't like that I was in frame. Oh. You can't have that. Okay. Well, we've hit 5 o'clock. I'm just wrapping up, emailing one more person back, Dear Lord, I have been going back and forth all day on emails. Logging off for the day. Ooh, let me bring a battery with me. We're going to get Starbucks. I usually go like sometime in the morning with her, but it was too cold. I had too much work to do. She woke up early because I had to get her up early so we could drive Zach to the train. So it just wasn't the vibe this morning. And then I also am not supposed to drink caffeine too close to when I take my pill. So I didn't want to take it too close before or too close after. So now we're gonna go get let's get shoes on. Let's go find your shoe. Come on, help mama find it. Oh, let's get your new coat. We're trying out her new car seat safe coat that I told you guys about earlier for the first time. So I'm literally bringing the instructions with me that came on the coat. Phone, keys, wallet. Okay, we gotta also turn on our lights. Come on. Okay, well. Okay, let's get in the car. Are you all cozy? Not really? Okay. And then we unzip her and we bring this side down. I'm confused. Okay. I think we open this, but like, how do I do this with your arm still in the coat? Do I have to thread this hole? Oh my gosh. Is that true? I'm so confused. Okay, this is not a simple 1, 2, 3 process. I think I did it right. Are you comfortable? I should have started the car before doing that. We're so cold in here. Keep blasting, but that was not a very straightforward experience. And I feel as though those types of coats might be better on a more, an older toddler or like child. I will keep you guys updated on if we end up liking it and if it's worth it. I got my little chocolate croissant and my peppermint mocha. Addie is chilling in the back. Probably not for long, so I'm probably just gonna go right back home after this. But the last few times, oh, look at that. Is it gonna focus? Oh. I deserve that, honestly. Oh no. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm stupid. It wasn't focusing on my drink and I wanted to show you guys. And instead, I just dumped peppermint mocha into my vents. So, you know, we're getting a new car anyway. That being said, this is still going to be my husband's car. So, sorry, Zach. Well, anyway, what I was going to say was typically my husband goes and picks up my peppermint mochas for me most of the time. And by the time he gets it to me, the topping and the whipped cream is always melted, but since I got it fresh, I can have the whipped cream. We are home now. You guys, I'm doing something I'm not proud of. She does not get screen time. She really does not, except for she had it a week ago when she got a boo-boo, and it was one of those frozen shorts. And then on Sunday, I'm working on it, lady. And then on Sunday, my mom and sister were over, and we were gonna watch a Charlie Brown Christmas because I'd been saying I want her to see it because it's short, it's not scary, it's very low stimulation. And so I was cool with her seeing that because we also we don't do screen time with her normally. Not that I'm judging parents that do, but that's just our personal choice that we don't. I have just been home alone with her all day. And I just think 10 minutes to finish my peppermint mocha sounds amazing. So, you know what? She's getting another 10-minute Olaf short, okay? And I don't want to hear about it from anyone. Yeah, so she's watching the 10-minute Olaf short. And I'm going to grab my peppermint mocha and sit down with her and watch it.
Stay away! Since when do wolves eat meat?
I'm not buying it.
Stop talking.
No. I'd like to meet these.
No, I mean it.
All the dog does is sit here and cry, or sit here and cry while Addie's eating, because we keep them separated during meal times, and while Addie's playing up here, I have to turn this down. This is driving me nuts. She's asking for more. This is her plate. I don't, like, she keeps asking for more. Girl, like, you have more. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Anyway, all the dog does is bark and cry because she wants to be up here eating Addie's scraps. I'll lower it for you guys so it's not as piercing, but dear Lord. I'm still having these like weird cramps on and off, and like honestly all I want to do and all I should probably do is sit down with some water and just relax and like hope they go away. But I can't. I have to carry my toddler up the stairs, give her a bath, carry her out of the bath, you know, change her, do all the things with her. Like, having a toddler is so physical, and when there are parts of pregnancy where you need to just be resting because you're like exerting too much force, or like you just really need to take it easier and you can't because you have a toddler, it's so hard. It's honestly, I'm gonna ask my OB about it, but they've never talked to me about like, make sure you don't pick her up too much, make sure you don't do whatever too much. They've always said like business as usual. But I want to ask them about it because, like, I feel myself straining. I feel myself, like, probably lifting her in ways and lifting her in ways often that I probably shouldn't be. But, like, they never mentioned it to me. They never mentioned to me to be careful, or, like, I can't just never pick her up. But, yeah, that's one of my questions I'm going to ask my OB at my next appointment next week. Okay, well, that was yesterday. I'm just finishing editing this video. It is like 4 o'clock on the 10th, and I want to upload this today, so you probably won't see it for a couple of hours. I didn't say anything else last night. I thought I would have more energy to like do some embroidering and talk to you guys, but I didn't have any energy. My husband got home from his office party, grabbed me some food, and then from there I was in a food coma and then I went to sleep. So this is the outro. I hope you enjoyed, and the next Vlogmas video is going to be so much fun. I will also be giving you guys my growth scan update. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and come back for the next one.